Good afternoon, Zone fans. I haven't checked my mics. We're just gonna hope it works. I'll check it after this video. But so this is this is part 4 for beating Zone in your classic run. So for right now, you should have this page. You should have everything except for this circle filled out. This is if you win for every creature. The only things you really need is you should have your Skelerex. I think it's the only thing you need currently. The other stuff will follow if you do the story. So these are the creatures, all the creatures you can possibly get at this current time in the game. The next thing we're going to be doing is the last thing you guys did where you were in the Badlands and you got your Skelerex. What you're going to do is you're going to come back into Lowleaf Village, go back to the prairies, and there will be, oh, it's kind of in the way, let me respawn this. There'll be a calendar on the floor. If you go on top of it and press the space bar, you'll have this sound. That sound in this game indicates you've gotten an item. There's no cutscene for that. Usually items do have a cutscene. This is just added in an earlier version. But so once you get your calendar, you hear that noise, it means you got it. You go back to the Badlands, and there will be a new door here. You go to that door, and it will bring you to the second civilization in this game, ForgeGate Town. And in ForgeGate Town, there's another NPC. There's the Knight NPC. If you talk to him, say, if you find an odd-looking unique pumpkin, could you show it to me? Or can you show me it? So this guy's side quest is you can hunt for a unique pumpkin. I will not be doing it in this video. But if you want to, you can hunt for this guy. This is the Jacko. The Jacko has a 1 in 100 unique rate and 1 in 3 tame rate. So a little bit of a grind's not terrible. If you'd like to tame this guy, what it gives you, or if you try and get the unique, is there's a mount that the game gives you. I'll do a few encounters to see if I can get it, because I do kind of want to show it to you guys. The mount actually is really, really useful, especially for endgame when you're trying to travel around. It makes your hitbox bigger, so you're able to encounter things quicker, and you're able to travel around faster. Just in general, it is if you're thinking about like actually playing your account to its fullest and doing like the end game and beating it, the mount is definitely something good to grind for. I'm gonna do a few encounters and see if I can get it, so I can showcase it to you guys in this video. Might be a little bit of a grind, but this is it for this video. So if you don't really care about getting the mounts, you can end the video here. That's all that's left, is I'm going to try and get this unique Jacko. After this will be the next section of the game. So if you don't care about the mount, I will see you guys in the next one. If you want to stick around, just see if I can try and get this unique Jacko. While I'm doing this, I'm going to try and set up my stream and see if my audio is working. I really hope it is. Yep, we're good. Okay, perfect. Really, it was really annoying when I was recording the videos earlier, and it just wouldn't work. Like the first time I made 3 videos. I did the how to start your game and how to beat the prairies. I did how to beat the caverns, then I did how to beat the Badlands, and I was working on this video, but I was like, wait, let me check my audio to see if it works. It didn't work for any of them. All 3 of them were weird. It's like that. If you've seen some of the streams and you've seen the mess up audio, it sounds like a chipmunk. It's like really weird and funky. I'm not sure why it does it, but usually I just have to reset my stream a few times and it'll finally work. Also, news for the tournament. Also, I just got another text from it, just reminding me about it. If you guys know who Jurassic Insider is, this is unrelated to Zone. But he's pretty big, I think pretty big Jurassic the Game YouTuber. And I reached out to him today, and this is just kind of like my story. I reached out to him today, and I was like, hey, what's up? Because we were like fellow content creators. And he actually did reach back out to me. I got him added to Discord, and so we were talking a little bit. That was kind of cool. That was like my cool story for the day, is I got to talk to Jurassic Insider. Story about the tournament, because that's probably something that's very important for you guys watching this video to know. If you're watching this in the future, none of this has any relevance to you. But if you're watching this like today or Thursday, which it's October 2nd today, it's like 9:30, so it's getting kind of late. It's Wednesday, October 2nd. And the first ever tournament for 2024 championships of trying to get every single unique in Zone. I'm trying to think of a name for it, but it'll come to me by Friday. It's actually coming up really fast. I'm going to start a live stream for it soon, so you guys can like go to the premiere. But that will be starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. For the tournament, these videos should all be gotten out. Oh, that scared me. I'm going to turn my volume down. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but that's really loud for me. Please tame. Oh, crap. All right. I'll keep hunting for it. The tournament will be, what can I think right now? Tournament will be 5 p.m. Eastern, Friday. I don't remember what I was going to say about the rules. Um, the videos should be out by then, so you can all watch these and know how to play the game. If you're stuck during the tournament and you're like, oh crap, I don't know what to do. Um, these should be here to help you. Just in general, if you're watching these in the future, these are here to help you. So, because I know this game, it's so far as it is a really big game, it is very complex. Um, so, hopefully these will help you. I will also, after I finish this, I'm going to try and finish doing classic mode today. If I don't have time, I'll do... If I don't have time to do classic mode tonight, I will do... or sorry, if I don't have time, I will finish classic mode today. If I don't have time to do wild mode, I'll do that tomorrow. But I might be able to start that. Wild mode is it's pretty different. There's mostly the same things. It just adds more content to the game and also adds ways to die. So there are 2 deaths. I'm not going to talk about them now because it'll get confusing. But I'm trying to think of filler things to talk about while we're hunting for this thing. It adds some ways to die. So there's 2 things. They are kind of tricky. So those are definitely videos that I'm going to post and probably highly promote because the 2 ways to die are kind of tricky. You also probably wouldn't like know it unless you looked it up. So it's going to be a trial and error thing, which kind of sucks, especially because it's like towards end game, so you might lose your entire account because you didn't really know something existed. I'm going to keep that in the game. I know it sounds like a terrible feature. If it really is that annoying, I might take it out later. But I think it's fine for now. It also adds some more. Wild mode also adds more. Adds more content into the game. There's like extra sections, so like some sections might be like hindered. You can't move on, so you also do this thing that's not in classic mode just to make it take longer. I'm gonna try and get one more unique Jacko. If it doesn't tame, then I don't know. Because I'd like to try for every single video, get every single thing you possibly can, in, like in that video, so you guys know what it looks like to get everything before moving on. And obviously the mount you don't have to get until like much later in the game. It's not required at all. And some from my playthroughs and some people that have done playthroughs have not even, they never got it through their entire playthrough or didn't get it like until post Sun God, which is the very end of the game. So like it's not something you need to get at all. And it's honestly, I'm gonna say it's honestly not too much of a grind. It just feels like a grind for me because I'm trying to quickly do a stream or like a video. If you're just sitting here playing the game, this is not really much of a grind at all. 100 encounters, probably like, I don't know, what did I get my first one? It was pretty fast. I think I got that like, I don't know, 10 minutes. This really doesn't take that long. Probably not even 10 minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. This really is not a super long process. How long have we been streaming for? Let's see. I've been streaming for, yeah, like 7 minutes. Yeah, so no, I probably got that in like 2 minutes. I've been probably hunting for the second one for like, I don't know, 4 minutes. This is really not that grindy at all. I'm probably getting close to getting one soon, too. Let's see. I don't know what encounter I'm on right now. Jacko. Gotta pay attention. If I run from the thing, I'm really upset. It's a 1 in 3 tame chance. I should be able to get it next. Statistically speaking, I might not get it next encounter. We'll see what happens. More news for this game. The updates are going to stop. I think I talked about this before. The updates are going to stop for this for a little bit so that you guys can sit down and play and relax and not stress about what if a new update comes out. This will be... I'm not going to stop updating forever. There will be more updates to come. It's just going to take a break for a little bit because I need to focus on school and I also want to do the competition. I can't really do that if I continue updating. And I also want to be able to play the game. Like, it's hard. I can never sit down and play the game if I am constantly updating. And that was like how the tournament happened. Originally, it was just going to be, all right, I'm going to do a playthrough where I try and get every single unique. But I've been thinking about this for like almost a year. I was going to do me, the Flame, and Blobfish, and then eventually I got Gabon to do it with me. We're going to race and try and get all the uniques in this game. That was quite a few updates ago. Now there's a 3rd page added, and 24 creatures plus the mount. There's 25 uniques in total to get. Yes, the mount can actually be unique, so that's going to be even more of a grind if you guys want to get. It is a very, very cool model, though. I do like the unique model. For the mount, it looks really, really cool. You guys will see the mount in a second. Hopefully I'll get it in this video. It looks really, really nice. But the tournament started because it was just going to be me and some of my friends doing that, and then I thought, you know, it'd be cool if maybe I got some other people from the Discord to do it, and then eventually it was like yeah, we'll do this, you should ask other people to do it, and then I started posting it, and people DM'd me and said, yeah, I want to do this, so eventually it became a big thing that everyone was like, oh, I want to come to this event. So I'm not sure how many people will actually show up and do the thing, but it kind of seems like I'm going to have a pretty big audience in the live stream, depending on if I time it right and everyone can show up. So it should be a pretty big event. If it does well, I will continue to do these. I don't know if it's going to be a yearly thing or a monthly thing. I don't want to do them too often to the point where it's like kind of boring, and also I can't update the game that often. I'm going to wait a few updates. I think the next one will be at least a month or two, so that I can get a ton new updates, and it'll be like new. It'll be brand new. You won't see the exact same thing with like one new creature in it, because that would be kind of boring. I will be also saving this account. I might publish this if you guys want to play it. I've been thinking about adding like a sandbox mode to this game, but I think it'd be kind of weird and confuse a lot of things, so I'm not going to do that. But if I ever beat this game on this version, I might upload a version if you guys want to play this that's like Safari Zone complete or whatever. Like, I don't know. Upload this so just if you wanted to play my account that was like, hey, I beat the game. You guys want to play on this account? You can. I just think that'd be kind of cool. I might upload the world if I finish it, or get like 100%. That's what I'll be pushing for. You guys can do whatever you want if you're doing the tournament. And like if you're doing the tournament, you don't have to like be a content creator. You don't have to be a streamer. You could just sit down and watch the live stream and also be playing by yourself. Just as long as if you finish it and you send me a screenshot like on Discord or whatever and say, hey, I finished it, I will shout you out, say you've been the official winner of the tournament. Everyone else can finish it if they like to. I will be. Even if I don't win the tournament, which I feel like there's a good chance I won't. Especially because this is going to take a few days, and it's going to be a test of just who has the most time to sit down and play, because this isn't going to be a one-stream thing. This is going to be, as soon as it's 5 p.m. Eastern, you guys can start, and for all I care, you could sit down and play this for 24 hours and finish it. I might, because it's a Friday, I'll probably sit down and grind this for a while. Same with Gabon Gaming. I think we're both going to try and sit down and get as much done of this game as possible. I have time in school sometimes to grind this, maybe like my first period classes. But at some point, I'm going to have to get back to schoolwork, and it'll be like 9:30 again, and I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll grind a little bit. But I will try and finish this. I want 100% this game. And again, that's why I originally started doing the live stream. I want to get 100% of this. I'm going to play wild mode, because I know all the tricks. I know how to survive it. It is tricky if you don't know how to do it, so I will try and upload those videos as soon as possible so you guys know how to survive wild mode, because that is a whole nother challenge. But I will be doing wild mode. I'll be doing all the events, trying to get every single unique. But things like this, like the mounts, I probably won't be grinding for until like the very end of the game. So that's my thing. Also, talking about this unique Jacko, I will say, just for if you're getting this mount and you're still here, congratulations. For getting this mount, it should not eat up your unique Jacko. I believe you do get to keep it. I'll check after this. I believe you do get to keep it if you go talk to the guy. He just wants to check it. And then he does, after you get the unique mount, he does despawn. I don't think I've ever gotten the unique mount. I know the Flame has once. He grinded for it when it first came out like a year ago, and he got it. This was last year's Halloween update. I haven't done any like Christmas or Thanksgiving updates or whatever. I might try and do that this year, but what I have done is, because this game's been up for the second year now, I might do a 3rd year anniversary next year, because I think 3 years is like pretty big. But the one thing I've been consistent about is the Halloween update. This was last year's. It added the Jacko, the mounts, this area. And then this year's Halloween update, if you don't want spoilers, I guess, I don't know, cover your ears. But this year's update, it's been out since yesterday. It was a 2-part thing. The first part was it added Therizinosaurus, which is in this area after you get your Wendigo, which probably most of you don't even know what I'm talking about right now. And that's totally fine. You'll understand what all this is later when you watch later videos in this series. Once you get your Wendigo, you can come over here and get a Therizinosaurus. And then if you're in wild mode, after you tame your Therizinosaurus, a Phantom Therizinosaurus will start floating around. You go and encounter that, you can get that guy. And then also, I believe it's also post-Wendigo, there's another door that spawns like right around here, and it gives you a Zombie Triceratops encounter, which actually, it's a pretty free unique. The hunting method for it is decently easy. I think I got my first one in like 2 minutes. As long as you're paying attention, it's not a huge grind, and it is a really, really cool unique, so I do like that. It's a free one if you want to get. There are a lot of uniques in this game, like that and the Blobfish are probably some of the easiest ones, where they're just like, Blobfish you can literally AFK hunt. If you just like put something, I don't know, put like a rock or something that simple on your keyboard and like just put it on the spacebar. Just have your spacebar pressed down while you're on the thing. You can go walk away, I don't know, do homework, eat dinner, whatever. Come back, you might have like 3 of them. You can check, and that's why I added the thing, so that if you want to just keep grinding the Blobfish, you can see how many uniques you've gotten, because I think that's kind of cool. I might do that for other creatures, but I think it fits the best with Blobfish. So how long have I been talking for now? I've been talking for like, I don't know, 14 straight minutes. I feel pretty proud of myself. But yeah, you can get that, it's a grindy thing. At some point I wanted to do a stream. Alright. that's the amount. I'm not going to hunt for this right now. I'll do it off camera because this is way too long. I'll get it next video. That's it for today. Well, I feel so stupid. I'm too tired for this.